Are we close enough together?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're live. Oh, okay. Amazing audience, we are live in Detroit. Wow. We just made the run from Pittsburgh to Detroit to meet and to feel younger. And who better than Suzanne Young? Suzanne, it's a great pleasure to meet you.
It's just such a pleasure to meet you in person,
Same
too.
here, and
I'm
she's real.
excited.
She's real, folks. So how are things going? What's new in your world? The last time we spoke, there were a few things you were doing, right? In terms of, what I remember is LOA, which is a law of attraction.
Yeah. Yes, and I'm still always loving the law of attraction because it's what changed my life. My becoming aware of it, understanding the power you have in your thoughts and the words you speak, that it can totally change your life. So once I understood all of that and I got introduced to it way back in 2006, I began changing my life, and trust me, my life wasn't all that good up to that point. I think all of us have dramatic moments where we start wondering, what is life all about? And when I got introduced to it, I'd been through two long marriages, verbally abusive alcoholic men, and I knew that I didn't want to repeat that again. Yeah. And I understood I was the one common ingredient, but I didn't know really. I just thought it was about good luck and bad luck. And then I got introduced to the law of attraction in it, and then I thought, oh wow, I have the power to change the way I'm thinking about everything and bring different experiences to me. To me, it was like the missing ingredient in the success of relationships and how life works.
Did the person who introduced you to law of attraction become the person that you married to?
No, it wasn't. I actually started and had been a long time reader of Wayne Dyer, Louise Hay, people like that. But eventually a friend of mine in a previous business before I started this one said, you really need to take a look at this movie, DVD called The Secret. And, you know, it might help you change your life. And it did totally. And I'm thankful forever for that. But really what helped me get back on focus and shifting my life was an attorney I got from the second divorce, where she said the biggest thing she wanted me to do was learn how to meditate. And I thought, well, I'm a busy person. I've been running businesses and I have 4 children and a lot of responsibility, and I just couldn't get my mind quiet. And she said, no, I want you to learn Deepak Chopra's primordial sounds. And she found a teacher right near my home. I went to it, and it totally began to change my life and how to quiet my mind so that I could raise my frequency, bring in better thoughts, and attract new experiences. And the fun part about that whole journey truly is that when I began to realize the power of your thoughts, it was intertwined with spirituality. And I wasn't religious in any particular religion, but I like this having faith in the unknown feeling that I hadn't been raised in, honestly. And I began thinking, oh, if I have another man in my life someday, I'm not in the mood right then when I was thinking that because I was just ending a marriage, but it would be nice to have him involved in spirituality and how the universe lines up cooperative components, I like to call it, or bringing situations together. I met Kevin in that meditation class, my husband that I married 3 years later, which I had no idea was going to unfold into love and opening a business and teaching and training in law of attraction. And now we're evolving into much more deeper topics like how to reconnect with your inner guidance, trusting your inner guidance, learning what it's all about. It's just been so much fun evolving together. Like you said, your life is evolving. Ours is continually changing. I personally love helping people become self-empowered and teaching them how to use their thoughts effectively, change the direction of life by changing the direction of their thoughts, and then helping them to begin to learn how to trust their inner guidance, that higher being of who you really are, the soul of you that is always talking to you, but we kind of numb it out with all this busyness in life, and it's been a fun journey for us.
Where can people find you? There's a squirrel to the back.
Yeah, we have.
That just like.
Did he just come over?
His tail is doing like, hey, I'm over here. Why is the camera not on me?
That's true. He wants to interview too.
So where can people connect with you via online?
Well, we have our website, personalsuccessprograms.com or psprograms.com. They can contact us there through the website.
Wonderful. One of the segments we cover is called Your Own Unique Real Shoes or Slippers, right? And that speaks to individuals see sometimes your footwear and they do not understand what you've been through, the struggles. What is one struggle you've had over the last year?
The last year has been the shift in where we want to put our focus together as a couple, because we've been doing this together since, for 10 years now, but individually as we each evolve into more joy and passion in various things. I've written a book and I'm now revising it. It's called Stepping Into a Life of Joy, and that actually tells my journey of how I changed my life through one step at a time, learning how to think to support my thoughts and connect with my inner guidance. So I'm revising that, and I'm excited about doing speaking engagements on the topic of how you can really become self-empowered from just within. And I'm a writer now. I am a contributing writer to a magazine here in Michigan called Women to Women Michigan Magazine.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been fun. And you'll hear a little bit more about Kevin next.
Yeah, most definitely. But I love the way you speak. Like I had to remind myself, hey, remember you're interviewing her. You're not just
I know. I'm sorry, I took it all on, didn't I?
It wasn't even that. It was just that you spoke on every topic without losing sight of where you were going very well. You carried us through the conversation, which is what a great speaker does. So,
oh, thanks.
Yeah, it was great. It was definitely great.
Thank you.
When you heard that this guy from the Caribbean was coming to meet you, what did you think?
I said to Kevin, that'll be fun, that'll be really interesting, because I did want to meet you.
Yeah.
I loved your energy when we first talked on the phone, and I thought I'd like to get to know you more. So that's what I thought, and I was excited that you were traveling around and coming to meet us all in person.
Yeah. What are you excited most about right now?
Oh, wow. I guess having the faith in the unknown, that Kevin and I together and individually in our different paths, me doing speaking engagements and so forth, and we actually do speaking engagements together, so that's one thing we get excited about doing, because when we come together as a couple, we bring the different energies and the different ways we explain things, which helps every group audience. But I'm just most excited about opening up to letting the universe, allowing myself to attract whatever is going to be my next step. I know the idea and I feel the passion and I feel the joy coming. I don't know the exact steps, but I know I don't have to know how. But I want to get into that feeling place and visualize the exactly how I want it to feel and be when it comes. And it's evolving one step at a time, which is fun. Just having you here is one of the fun little steps.
I'm like, wow, she attracts really good, because I'm all the way in Trinidad and here we are, right? Like, wow.
Yeah, right in Little Novi, Michigan.
It's like the Uber version of conversations, right? Like,
it is. You're going on the ride though instead of us, stopping and picking people up along the way.
It's fascinating. Do you have any regrets, Suzanne?
I don't. I learned, honestly, that regret is just a thing we're taught to feel guilty about something. And I don't think that any of us ever have to feel guilty, because everything we've experienced is in perfect timing for the things we needed to learn and the people that we, have experiences with. It's all perfect timing. So life is here to explore and enjoy. And there's obviously more things that Kevin and I want to do and we want to do individually, but I don't have any regrets.
That's good. One of the things we spoke about in your earliest childhood memory that I remember was yesterday is you doing ballet, right? On your toes, right?
True.
And the pain, and then we spoke about the pain that some people live in, right? What would you say to that person that's listening that may be enduring pain that they do not have to endure on their way to their goal?
Yes, when I was 3 or 4, my mother had my sisters and I, my older sister and I, take ballet lessons, and we had to be in these toe shoes. And as a little child, maybe I was closer to 5. I can't even imagine thinking about it at age 3. But it was so painful, and it was such a struggle. I pushed my way through it, thinking I want to please my mom and want to stay up and keeping up with my big sister. So that pain, looking back on it now, I continued that on, unfortunately, through life, thinking I had to suffer first, make other people happy before I could achieve happiness. And it really doesn't work that way for anyone on a journey. If you've been through pain and you don't want any more of it, understanding how the law of attraction works and learning how to trust that inner guidance is saying, no, speak up. At 5 years old, you're pleasing your parents. I was afraid to say, I don't want to do this. But when you're older, when you get away from that family situation, that's the time to really allow yourself to step into your own life of joy, which is the name of my book again, and speak your truth. And allow yourself to be true to yourself. No, this hurts. I really don't want to do it. I respect that this is what, you see as good, but it's not working for me. That's the benefit of understanding how to claim who you are, step into knowing and speak in always kind words what's good for you, and not just people please everybody.
Yeah, I love it. In closing, my friend, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Oh, wow. You can have an amazing life. Anything's possible. It doesn't matter what you've been through. Pain in anyone's journey is pain, and it doesn't have to be repeated over and over again. I just hope that you all began to become aware that you never have to settle for less, that life can be an amazing, fun journey, and you will have your bumps up and down, but people like myself and Kevin, we love helping people learn how to walk through those and get on the other side and have a great journey. That's my message.
I love it. Amazing audience, you heard it live here. Suzanne Young. Suzanne, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12 Minute
Thank you so much. It's been wonderful. Great. Thank you.
Boom.